Hi, good to be back. So The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a few weeks away from release, or it could be around the corner, already released, or maybe past that, depending on when you're watching this. Because of this, I'm going to be comparing a tune from another Zelda game from Majora's Mask to another piece of music from Fairy Tail. Now, if you listen to the soundtrack from both medias, some of you might be thinking, oh, I bet this guy's probably going to talk about Clock Town and a Happy's theme. Well, guess what? You'd be right. Clock Town and Happy's themes sound similar. For those of you who wonder how, if you watch a video of someone who plays either one of those tunes on the piano program Synthesia, you can see that they use a lot of the same notes that are played by the right hand. In addition, if you watch the video titled Happy Goes to Clock Town, uploaded by Zelfrin's Gaming, you can see that he's combining the two and playing them as sort of like a remix. In here, we're going to elaborate more on the exact notes they use. Now, I'm not an expert in music theory, nor am I an expert at playing piano, but I do know some of the basics. I know how a music staff is made, I know how the notes work, and I have been playing on my keyboard on and off. So I can show you how it works. The similarities between Clock Town and Happy's theme are they have 3 different verses or lines. They are repeated twice, and at the end of the 3rd verse, it starts again with the first. Starting with the first verse, the same notes they use are D3, they go higher with D4, and lower with B, A, G, F minor, E, and with D. Now starting with Clock Town, I'll play that again a little slower. Next, Happy's theme. Going a little slower. For the second verse, they both use D4, E, C minor, go lower on A, and go higher with G and F minor. For the third verse, they use B, A, G, and they go lower on E, and higher on D. And again, they start again with the first line. And that's why people try to create some kind of remix between the two. Like, imagine playing the third verse of Clocktown, in the style of Happy's theme. I'll show you what I mean. Or like that Zelfrin's gaming clip, one might combine one line from Happy's theme with another from Clocktown. Overall, as tunes in general, they are similar, but if there were any ways to describe their differences, it does sound like, since Happy's theme has a little more notes to play, it kind of does take a little more effort to play that, and therefore you could describe it as if it's just a little bit more harder to play than Clocktown, but that doesn't necessarily mean Clocktown is, better. You know, both have their own set of challenges, and like any tune a musician is learning, mastering it comes with practice, time, and, effort. Maybe one could reference Clocktown while they're mastering Happy's theme and play something like this. And then as they get more comfortable, they might do something like this. So if you're wondering if I have an opinion on which one of these two I like best, to be honest, I actually don't. I like them both equally. They're cheerful, they're upbeat, and they're a lot of fun to play. These are completely different pieces of music, but at the same time they sound similar. And that's why some people would create a remix. If you guys want to see that whole video uploaded by Zelfrin's Gaming, I'll put a link in the description. Whatever tune one likes best all depends on the person. So what do you think? Do you like one more over the other? Or do you like them both equally like I do? Got any ideas for a remix? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Just one more thing. While I was experimenting on my keyboard, I managed to create a couple of original tunes myself. Nothing too expert, nor do they have any names, but I did manage to get a few ideas out of playing with it. If you're curious, I'll probably show that to you in another video. Maybe I'll show it to you in a short or something. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, hope you liked this, and I'll see you in another video. Next time on this channel, Funimation and Crunchyroll merge January 2023 update. Or rather, it's not January anymore. Basically, it's going to be re-uploaded on this channel and removed from my older channel, as I'm making separate content from that channel to this channel.